Forever. Dog.
Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Its continuing mission to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no one has gone before.
Trucks in the City. Welcome to your Drive Time Trucks in the City radio. This is Alice Wetterland.
Yo soy Veronica Osorio. Bienvenidos.
I don't know what you're saying, and I never have. Hi, welcome to the Drive Time. It's 6 in the morning, and we have got your back.
I said my name. That's what I said. I said my name.
All right, I hear your condescending tone, and I appreciate it.
I shouldn't have it. I'm so late. Hi.
Oh my God! Hello, traffic on the
hello.
Hello, traffic on the 505 Space Freeway.
The noise of the original.
Back is. Ooh, I realize this is now very loud.
My shit. I'm so sorry. This is me.
We just started, so you are
Great.
not that late.
Great. How are you guys?
Hi.
Super
Yeah,
early, and we were late.
Yeah. We were just on time, not early.
Okay.
No, that's early for us.
Oh.
Did you text
Then
Red?
yes,
Red,
we
did you
were.
text him before? No. So, hi guys. How are you?
guys.
It's Veronica.
We haven't introduced them yet.
Oh.
So
Okay.
literally just started the minute you sat down.
Oh, I
Just
didn't. I thought I was
so-
gonna walk in and you were like already.
Yeah, you'd think.
Where Jordy.
You'd think,
Was
but we
like
had a
romancing.
chord
Okay.
issue. This wasn't knotted enough.
Yeah.
But
we got it good and
knotted
knotted.
right up.
That is going to drive me crazy. That's like
sorry.
that's insanity.
Put some half hitches in there, some sheep shanks. It's great now.
Brett, what did you do? What do you do in your free time? He tangles up cables on purpose.
Yeah, he does. He gets real bored in here.
Yeah.
He's like, I have a heart. Today, Brett has a hard out of 5:45, and I know that
Who
it's
even
just so
knows
that
what
everybody leaves so that he can knot up the cords.
Yeah.
He just goes and he's like, thank God I'm alone. And he just like makes
Rolls
knots
around.
in them. Anyway, today in studio, we are very lucky to have these guests with us. I met them already. They're nice guys, for one. And they also have a very, they're not
That
jerks.
sounds just okay.
Like we normally, they're nice, I guess. And they have a fantastic podcast. Fantastic. I have not listened to it because I'm an asshole. And I don't like good things. Do you know what I mean? How you're like, you know how when people are like, oh, I love pancakes. I'm the contrarian that's like, I don't know. I kind of like, I like French toast. Whatever, that person, that's me. And but anyway, they've been kind enough to wait for us today in the studio for a long time.
Have you waited for a lot? Like, what's the exact number? We haven't introduced them. Sorry.
No,
what
wait,
goes first?
Let's introduce
Almost
them
a full
first.
hour at this point.
It couldn't be.
That's
sorry.
no, that's
They
very
can say
wrong.
any amount of time they
Yeah.
want, and we'll
Yeah,
believe
true.
them.
Been waiting 9 days.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that is on you.
Too long.
Seth and James from Mission to Zyxx.
Jeremy.
Welcome,
Jeremy.
I'm like, wow.
Jeremy. When is James
Jeremy and
not?
Seth.
He couldn't make it.
No, there's
no
Not
James.
only can he not make it, he doesn't exist. as far as I
Jeremy,
know.
Jeremy Bent,
Yeah.
Jeremy Bent,
I think Jeremy exists.
Seth Lind.
Seth Lind
I'm almost positive that exists.
could not possibly start off in a worse way than what I have done.
That's fine.
It's not just that. It's like
It isn't.
It's my lateness. It's yours. It's the fact that they've been here for 9 days.
We tried to schedule
trying.
too much, but it's like not like we're busy people having careers. It's like I have this dog. That's not a real excuse.
There's a dog here.
No.
It's pretty cool.
There's a dog. Hey, Goose. He doesn't.
Oh, it's
bark
yours?
on contact. Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, you show up to Forever Dog, and if there's no dog, you're
Exactly.
a little like, I guess
More
all
like
we get
never
is the
dog.
Forever.
how
Yeah.
are you guys
Jesus.
doing?
We're good.
Good.
Yeah.
So we met in New York a long time ago.
Oh,
true.
yeah.
You know Seth from
Like,
New York.
Both of
Both
them.
of us.
Oh,
yeah.
both
From
of you.
UCB
Oh, yeah,
and the comedy whereabouts, I guess.
It's true.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm so glad you guys are here.
Like literally like a decade ago.
Exactly a
Yeah.
decade ago.
Yeah,
Which
today.
is when I
When-
got.
well,
A decade ago today.
Oh,
I haven't
yeah.
gotten to the United States of America yet.
But we
Oh, okay.
still said over Skype before you arrived that like in 10 years today we'll do a podcast in LA.
Yeah, it was crazy
Oh,
because
that is so
we didn't know each
sweet.
other then.
And
That
But
was
it
a
was
long
kind of like
time to
a.
schedule. Yeah.
Yeah. And
What's
we
that chat that
we
you
keep
like?
promises.
Chat roulette.
Yes.
Yeah,
Chat
yeah,
roulette.
we
We're
met-
building
we met on
roulette.
chat
That's how we
roulette.
originally met.
And we're like, you guys seem cool.
Well, I was in Venezuela. I was doing nasty things.
Oh my God.
I was just eating with my tongue, like from the fridge. It was bad.
I think it was a decade ago
that took too long.
we all realized it did. It took too long to get to this, but
Okay, keep going.
I was sitting around with, it was at the time Jeremy and I'm Seth right now. Seth can speak up. Speaking for Seth.
No, this is great.
I'm James. It was me
That's
and
where
Seth
James
That's
does
where James went,
exist.
yeah.
Oh.
and Jeremy, and I'm James, and I'm just a guy
Who it
who
is?
never really kind of gelled with the group, and one of the reasons is my voice never changed since I was 14.
Right.
Yeah,
You know.
we remember that now.
I try to fit in with you guys, do the podcast, but it always seemed like it was a woman.
Yeah, well, we
It
had
wasn't.
one rule, and that was puberty.
Yeah.
You have to have passed successfully.
And
Right.
at the time,
For the
I wanted to
ballot of
sue.
Oh,
But the other thing about me is
I'm
I'm
Brooke.
very,
I'm
I'm very
here too.
litigious.
yeah.
Anyway, we all sat around to Skype together and we thought, let's do a podcast. Well, let's just pick somebody random on Skype. We pressed a button, and I remember.
Yeah. It didn't work, so we switched
So we
to
just
chat
switched
roulette.
to chat roulette.
Yep.
Oh my God, do you guys,
Which
do you
was
guys
invented
remember
later.
chat roulette?
Later in life.
I do.
Yeah, I do
I
remember
mean,
chat roulette.
that's why you brought it up.
Yeah.
In fact, I
brought it
said
up. I brought it up, Alice.
Yeah.
I brought up chat roulette.
Yeah,
I'm
that-
a chat roulette
I don't
expert.
listen to women.
All right.
Oh.
It's true.
Wow.
That's
My
the
thing.
rule of this podcast.
my
Must
thing.
make this
I'm not
podcast
Wow.
hard to do.
It does.
Really
You know what
like
you'd
it.
think?
Especially if the guest's a woman, it might
Yeah,
be
yeah,
very
Right.
tricky.
We
start
don't
to
No,
listen
finish.
she
each
does
other.
listen to them. I
Oh.
it's
Just talk
I think
over
it's
each
more
other.
Like, yeah.
Oh.
That's not a woman. That's a guest.
Oh, that's why you
Okay.
nodded your head so aggressively
I
to
was
Veronica
like-
when you said women.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yep.
I see.
Yeah. So how are you guys?
Good. We're in Los
Good.
Angeles.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, that's
crazy.
crazy. I was like,
We're here.
as soon as I saw that you guys were here, I was like, what are they doing?
Yeah.
But so
No,
I thought I'll catch up with you here, which
Yeah.
is nice.
yeah.
I mean, say everything you can say on the air.
Oh, everything that. Oh boy. Yikes.
uh,
That's gonna go out publicly.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm
Yum.
engaged. That's
Jeremy's
newish.
engaged.
Thank you. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Did she propose or he?
It was.
I don't want to
proposed.
assume
Yeah.
anything,
Yeah.
so
Totally
that's
fair.
why I'm. Okay.
I proposed
Uh-huh.
to a she.
A she.
Yeah.
I proposed to a she one night.
I
Sorry.
proposed to a she,
Sorry. Okay.
and it turned out to be a she.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a club banger.
And I
Yep.
said, I want to marry you. Are you still a woman?
Wow, it's weird that you
I've
guys
always
were
been
there
wrong.
listening to Jeremy
Yeah, did
propose
you-
and
with my-
pretended
the
you were
original
Oh, that's how it
surprised.
went?
Yeah, that
it
was
very close.
verbatim.
Yeah.
I think it
Yeah.
like leaked into the web.
Oh,
Into
did
the
it?
webs.
Was it a secret viral hit?
Why
Was
is the
yeah,
web
was I
like a
streaming?
leaky sieve, by the way?
I don't know.
Who knows?
Everything's always leaking out
I
of
guess
the
because
web.
it's a web.
guess,
So
yeah,
wait, you
makes
got
sense.
engaged. You had to do this. You had to.
I had to get
You
engaged.
had to do this.
You had to get engaged.
I was
Yeah.
going to be executed if I didn't get
Ah.
engaged.
Oh,
yeah.
you
So,
were.
yeah,
So in a
I
way
had
Were you
to-
getting
I
some
had to.
pressure, or were you
It's like a De Blasio thing. I
your
know you
own
left New
standards?
York. Yeah.
No, I want to say it was my idea. I don't know 100%, but I would say yeah, probably.
So you were going to be executed by yourself.
Yeah, I
If
think
you
so.
didn't get
Self-execution.
engaged.
You know.
He
How great.
Did I turn you down?
Yeah, that's good. I was.
Oh,
You were
good.
too
no,
hot.
no, no. You know what you
This
did?
is you.
Yeah,
It's-
actually,
you're-
I would come down a little.
This
Okay,
is Alice.
I got you.
Yeah, great.
There you go.
Oh,
How's
nice.
that?
That
Doesn't
sounds
it
good.
feel good?
I like
Yeah.
when I
Doesn't it
know.
feel good to come down?
Where
Actually,
I
it was
am.
down a little too much. Can you bring me back up?
Okay, all right,
Yeah.
bringing it back
And
up.
check.
Back up.
Perfect. Oh, yeah. Okay,
Funny
good,
is
so
like
good.
everyone listening to the podcast
Yeah.
don't know what the fuck.
There's
is
no
going on.
changes
No,
for
no,
them.
there's
There's
things.
no way they know.
Jeremy's controlling the level
Start
of my
to finish.
chair.
No,
We're
it's
controlling
an
our
emo-
own levels, but the mix that you guys are hearing is basically it's
Seth is on a morphine drip right now, and
Yeah,
so
more,
Jeremy's in
perfect,
charge.
and
So
perf-
he
oh,
just-
oh,
It's
too
funny
much,
because
too
Seth
much.
also has his own button, so it's like a double whammy here.
Yeah, I can
great.
only give myself so much. I need a second morphine button. I mean,
I'm
it's-
just pressing to the rhythm of Rush's YYZ.
That's a real mistrust of your own instincts.
I really don't want to change topics from this engagement thing. So,
sure.
so I'm
Too
going to
late.
stay
And
with
we
him.
won't.
Exactly. Here we are. So, were you like help me people, or were you like this is a private moment?
No,
Help me, people.
I'm not into a like YouTube video proposal. Those are, I think,
for women.
What's wrong with those?
I
I've
love
done
those. Give me
7
one.
of those.
you've done 7.
I've gotten no's 7 times.
you proposed on
proposed
like
via
YouTube,
YouTube?
7 times.
It's worth it.
Yeah.
You know,
It is worth it.
it's worth just trying.
Because then, whether you have a yes or a no, you have a record of it, right?
And you have like
isn't that nice?
a link.
Yeah.
That you can
You
share.
can send it
You
out.
have a link.
Right.
When you're going to propose to someone else, you're like, "Here's some of my past proposals."
I have a
Right.
reel.
Take a
You
look.
generated
Want
some
to
links.
take a look at my reel.
Take a
Yeah,
look.
I
See
want
what you think.
generate some content.
See
you know?
where you're
Right.
at.
Like, subscribe, and then also let me know if you want me to propose to you.
Yep, and I'll do it. You can say no. Please say no.
I've had a theory for a while that marriage is like not a good idea. What do you think about that? No, I've had a theory about like
That's a fair
proposal
question.
versus
Yeah.
wedding, where it's like, because I did get married and I was proposed to. Thank you, no one. And I realized like I really like a public proposal, but the wedding I like to keep it super small.
I see what you're saying.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You know,
Because the wedding, I feel like it's
it's already going to be stressful.
It's just being like we're both stressed and horny for each other. Maybe, hopefully. No,
I mean, fingers
like what-
crossed.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're
that's
getting
what I-
married. It's like at that point you're already bored, right?
but I want to
We have
like
a
see him in a suit and be like, "Where's your dick?"
Yeah.
Sorry,
That's
like,
that's the
'Cause
wedding
did you-
ceremony.
He wears the kind of in Venezuela. The men wear a suit that makes their dick move to another secret location. So it's
Oh.
interesting.
Oh.
It's like it
moves
hides
to a
their
secret
dick.
location?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Is it still a location still on their body, or is
So
it like
basically
somewhere on Earth?
No, it's the suit.
Somewhere on
It's a
Earth.
safe
It's
house.
it's like
yeah.
you know one of those suits where it's like where it's like
a
an
safe
extra arm, so it
Yeah.
like there's like the first leg comes out of here,
Right.
and then there's a stuffed leg here,
Right.
and then there's an arm here, so
Whoa.
it looks like the guy's to the side, and then this
What you
leg
can't,
is
what the
camouflaged.
listeners can't hear is that Alice
He has
actually
more
has this
extremities.
suit that she on.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm so hot, so I'm glad that we got to
It
this.
seems
so I
like a
can
lot to
finally
wear.
take it
Yeah,
off.
we would turn the AC
July.
on, but it messes with
Yeah.
the sound.
you brought it in to make a point, and you did. That's
Great.
so nice.
Perfect.
Yeah, you
I
can
feel
now
complete.
unzip.
Yeah.
So you guys,
Yeah.
you did this on your own.
I did.
Your own accord, no pressure.
Uh-huh.
Was it scary, or were you?
Yeah,
did
it was.
You guys
it
talk
actually,
about it before?
we had talked about it before, but it was still scary to propose to somebody.
Yeah, you're putting your heart out there.
Yeah, you're literally saying like
Yeah.
you could crush me by saying no right now
Right.
if you wanted. I am
Did you
pretty.
feel
su-
like you know she was going to say
I was
yes?
pretty sure she was going to say yes.
Yeah.
but
I feel like men are
you
never
know.
100,000,000% sure.
No,
Yeah,
it's not.
And
what
I
it's
am
like.
never sure of what I'm going to say next. So
That's true, 'cause we're never
Just-
sure.
yeah,
don't
that's how it
know.
goes. So you're right to doubt it.
but I had nothing to worry about because I made her cry before she knew it was a proposal.
Yeah.
So it was like
What do you mean?
because she had been working
You were
like.
you
The fuck you mean by
suck.
that?
yeah,
Yeah.
I broke her down.
Yeah.
I nagged her very hard.
Yeah.
That's
She-
my favorite kind of everything. It's just like guy relationship,
Just get-
friendship, anything.
Just get nagged
Yeah.
hard. No, she had been working super long hours, and so she was like, "Oh,
on
I'm
the
getting
docks
off."
too.
Yeah,
She's
on
a
the
dock
dock,
worker
yeah.
in New York.
And
Yeah.
then what happened?
She was like, "I'm gonna get off work early."
Okay.
Which is 10 p.m. in this case. And I was like, "Great, I'll make dinner." And so I was like, "I'll make dinner." I put up like lights in the backyard. I bought champagne. I had a little speaker playing her favorite song, which
This
is
is
of course
Brooklyn?
this song. Yeah, in Brooklyn.
Yeah, backyard.
Uh,
Backyard in Brooklyn, guys. Are we
yeah.
invited? I would love to go.
and that alone, just having made dinner and like had
Yeah.
made the backyard nice, was enough to like make her cry because she's just been having a very stressful week.
Oh.
And then I proposed, and then but then the waterworks
Well, then
really
the water-
started. Jeez,
It's great. You
Louise.
propose and then she starts crying more, and you're like,
Yeah,
"Oh, here we fucking go."
forget it, yeah.
You know, like
This is how it goes.
you fucking ruin everything, Melinda. You know.
So
That's how the music stopped when
Yeah.
the second
He's
got
like-
the
he
breath.
takes the thing
the
off.
second one
Yeah.
breath.
That's very sweet, and what a good. You
you know,
You
it's
did a
like-
good.
Well, congrats.
well, thank you.
I didn't know, so I'm very excited
Okay.
for you.
Oh,
I'm very
great.
happy
Yeah.
for
Oh,
you.
thank
It's like
you. Yeah.
this is why I'm so curious.
Yeah,
I've known you for a long time.
You're
Yeah,
also a
that's true.
naturally curious. Person.
Yeah, I'm a naturally curious person, and I will go into tangents about personal lives as much
Sure.
as I can.
she's
Yes.
not a comedy person, so nobody knows her, but
Oh.
it's all good.
Is she
She's hidden.
school teacher,
No,
architect,
no. I mean, I can just
social
tell
worker?
you, but
Okay.
if you want to keep guessing,
a dog?
nope.
Graphic
Okay.
designer. Does she do like work at the limited?
I give
like,
up.
is
That's
she
the
like
closest.
is-
Dog
That's-
was second.
okay?
second
She
to-
works.
second
She works
closest.
in marketing. She's
No,
ad
no.
ad
Design.
sales.
She's
She's an artist. She works in.
Sure.
She's an
Street art,
illustrator.
street art, graffiti,
No.
Graffitos.
hip hop.
All right,
Gone wrong
you went
direction.
way the
Skateboarder.
wrong direction.
Yeah, she's a
Uh-oh,
pro
this is not good.
skateboarder.
Okay,
This is not
sorry.
good.
She's a screenwriter.
Oh,
she
nice.
writes for.
Green,
yeah.
that is a comedy person.
But-
Could
but,
it
like,
be
not-
a dramatic script?
She's like
I don't know what that
Alice
is.
had never even thought about
she's
it.
like a sci-fi horror person.
I love her. Okay, cool.
Yeah, me too.
Okay,
and
great.
and that's what she writes.
Well, she's mine now. Okay,
okay.
that's
Well,
amazing.
We had a good thing going, and
Yeah,
The
you know what?
she's
got
Honestly,
stolen
I
right
feel like
after
you
mine.
guys had a good run.
Yeah, we
Um,
did. Actually, we did really have a good run.
And she's
but-
mine now. So,
Yeah, so well.
Okay,
Wow.
well, sorry.
I'll let her know.
If anyone wants
before
to
the wedding,
propose
right?
to me, I want a big ass spectacle.
I really
And
want
no
like
one at the wedding. You want to be alone. Like, you don't even want the guy there, right? If it's a
Yeah.
guy, like, you want to be alone at
Honestly,
the
She just
wedding.
wants to show like a Vegas residency.
Yeah.
One of my friends, I want a photo shoot of myself, and that's it. And one of my friends,
nightmare.
Erin Dewey Lennox, who's done this show before, I can remember her last name.
I love
Jesus.
her.
And yeah, that's a good noise. Soundbite. So she got married in her backyard, and this was the wedding. She texts me the day before, and she's like, hey, listen, I know it's short notice, totally fine if you can't make it, but I'm going to get married tomorrow. If you want to come by around like 6, I think we're going to get started. Literally. And it was me and her and like 14 other people that could make it.
Wow.
Who came to the wedding. The guy she married was in the backyard with us during the wedding ceremony with his son and like his son's friends from the neighborhood. That's who was there. And then that happened. The marriage ceremony came and went. Somebody got ordained. And then like he went inside and like smoked pot with his friends.
The husband went
Yeah.
inside?
They're
Cool.
married. He goes directly inside. He starts making some dinner for himself and the rest of the people that were there. And then I and my friend sat outside with all the girls who were there, and we did like witchy, like we burned wishes for it. Did some of those
Alice,
things.
look at you.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my God. Who even knew? We should get into this LA bullshit.
It is
All
LA
right.
bullshit. I never really do it, but it was
La, la,
really
la,
fun.
la,
We just
la,
like
la.
laughed our asses off, and that was her wedding. And I was like, this is the jam. This is the dream. No planning, no stress, no parents, nothing. Just like in and out. You're having a great time. It's awesome.
Almost eloping.
And your husband instantly operates like a stoner
Yes,
roommate.
immediately. I
Yeah.
mean, he does do that.
Yeah.
I would have hated that. I would have been
They-
like, be with me, like grab my tit.
They did have an engagement party with
I
balloons
really
that
think
said
it's like
copay because it was for insurance that they got married. So that's part of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So, as someone planning a wedding, I could say that sounds
Insanely
so
good.
great.
I-
Oh, man.
That sounds like
Let
a
me-
breeze.
My
right?
fiance wants to get married in a cave, so now we're looking at caves.
I like
What do you mean?
that. That's good.
What's
That's
this
a good
cave
idea.
about?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I know that
Well,
she
she's
wants
a
to
sci-fi
get.
nerd.
She is, and a horror person. So like, I think
Wow.
she just
Fucking
likes the
dope.
idea of being in a cave. And
Big
like,
deal. Big time. I love that too.
Yeah.
There's
I'm
some
like-
bats in Venezuela called huacharos, and they live in a cave. And I went there, and it was the dopest place in the entire planet. Every time I meditate, and it's like, go
Add
to
it
your
to the
happy
list.
place. That's like
It's the
half the times is there.
Bat Cave.
The other half is like the beaches of Venezuela. It's never here. Sorry, guys.
Sure,
I like
all right.
in-
Okay.
It's never like in New York and Times Square, you know?
No,
One of my
never a
favorite
good
things
cave
about
in New
Spanish
York.
is that the word for bat is in English is 1 syllable and it's 5 syllables in Spanish.
Huacharo.
It's but not huacharo like in Spain it's
Murciélago.
murciélago.
No, but this is a type of murciélago.
5 syllables and ours is
Bat.
Bat.
And Seth,
Bat.
you
Yeah.
are a married man.
I am. I'm on my first marriage.
Oh, great.
You're
He's
on
got
it.
he's got plans for
Yeah,
the
I'm
second.
still- no,
He's
no,
working
I
on
don't
it.
know.
Plowing
I
through.
just,
Escape the
I just,
first one?
I'm not
Do that.
saying I'm gonna have a second one. It's the first
You just
one.
felt the
so
need to
far.
mention
But
this
that
one's
is an
first.
accurate statement. So, yeah.
Yeah, I've been married almost 3 years.
Oh, how's it
And-
going?
A lifetime.
My face.
That was just vomited for everyone.
How's it going?
It's good. It's like we just got a dog, which is a thing that I was like, let's not get a dog till we have a
good?
kid.
Yeah, no, you want a dog first.
Dog first.
Dog
That's
first, yeah.
she convinced me.
Trains you.
At no
It trains
point
you to stop giving a shit about your like things that you think are important.
He's
Like,
texted
such
me.
as
physical
cushions
things?
or
He's
like or
texted me a lot of
like
pictures.
Such
clean
as
floors.
your
yeah, we
material possessions.
Yeah.
yeah, no, the dog doesn't destroy anything but my time.
Yep. Time destroyer.
The dog is very sweet, but I at no point agreed to get a dog. I just like came to consciousness and we were at like a dog rescue on Long Island, and I was like, this is definitely happening. At no point was I like, yes.
I feel
So
like that happens
I-
to guys more.
Yeah.
At least guys in my orbit.
I actually clapped for my wife because I was like
Somehow.
touche. I don't know
Somehow.
what you did, but now we have a
This
simple.
is Seth
Oh
with
yeah,
his
and
dog.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. This is the cutest. Are you in love?
Dude, that is a cute
I
dog.
honestly try to not feel things,
bae.
and she is making me feel feelings.
How could she not?
She's so sweet, and although she just growled aggressively at someone on the street, and now we're worried she's.
But we've established that person
Who
was a bitch.
Does
Yeah.
her
Person was
eyelashes?
probably a
'Cause
murderer.
She has
honestly,
cute little eyes.
She doesn't like to brag, but she does her own hair, makeup,
Mm.
wardrobe,
okay.
everything.
Wow.
Like herself.
It'd be weird if she liked to brag about it.
Yeah.
Whoa! Oh!
Yeah.
It'd be.
Yeah. So that's the big news is like, yeah, I don't, now my wife and I only talk about the dog. The dog sits between us.
Yep.
And
You know, my
so
uncle got
this is kind
divorced
of a
because of
throuple.
that.
Really?
I'm joking.
That was so convincing.
That was
Yeah.
what I 100% thought we were going into a real story.
I didn't go in A to C. I went to A to like
9.
V.
Yeah.
In
A
A
to Venezuela?
A to Venezuela.
Sure.
Because I think they like spent so much time talking about their 3 kids that when they all left, they were like,
Oh.
Oh, there's
there
nothing
is
propping
nothing.
up this.
Yeah.
And then they broke up
Yeah.
at age 50.
Yeah, that's,
Well,
I
that's
feel
still
like
a
that's-
good run.
Right.
That's a solid. You got
You
to
share a family for that long, and then
Yeah.
you're
It's kind of
then
sad
you're
if
going
you're,
on a cruise.
Right.
Solo, baby.
if you're a woman and you want to like kind of have more sex the rest of your life, it's kind of annoying because
Yeah.
you're like in your 50s and you're like, who?
No, I'm 52, and I'm going to look this way always.
Wow.
That's a good
I
deal.
did
Nice.
not know that.
No,
Wow.
I'm very shocked. I'm like,
You signed a deal with the devil.
El Diablo.
I'm really upset
So
right
not
now.
the devil, the Spanish
Oh,
devil.
the Spanish
Oh, the
devil.
Spanish
Yeah.
devil. More
Wow.
charismatic
People
than
don't
our
know this, but the
American
I told her,
devil.
I know a
the
guy.
Western devil doesn't really sell good looks. It's all you got to go south for that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
El
And I put
Diablo.
her in touch. It's
Okay.
Thank you.
my family guy.
Thank you for this.
My family devil.
friend. Yeah.
The family devil. That's a screenplay someone's working on right now in a Starbucks.
Tell my fiance, meaning your fiance.
Right, sure, yeah.
Because she's mine now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I understand.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys have a podcast, Mission to
Zyxx.